the gun lawyer.
Hi, gun lawyer Cheshire DeBrosse, coming to you from Columbus, Ohio, downtown at our office. We have a question from Dylan. Dylan, this is a long question. I'd have to actually see your rifle case with regards to your question to give you specific advice on it, but I've disclaimed you and all the viewers. This is not my legal opinion, as our whole YouTube channel has been disclaimed. It's my informal opinion, so I'll do the best I can, but I believe I understand the type of case you're referring to. And his question is as follows. I have a rifle case with the capability of carrying 2 rifles and 2 pistols with lockable independent zippers. It has an additional 3 pockets that would be handy for storing ammo, to have it all in a single range bag. If I were to lock the zippers and put ammo in the pockets, would there be legal ramifications? The firearms would not be in the same compartment as the ammo, but they would be in the same bag if I had the zippers locked. Could law enforcement be justified in opening the compartments? So you really have a twofold question. 1, can you legally carry the firearms and ammunition in that method? And 2, can law enforcement access those? So let's start with the carrying. I believe you'd be fine. Under the new law that recently took effect, you can have loaded magazines in the same container as the firearm or speed loaders, as long as it's in a complete separate enclosure. The way you've described this in your comment question, I believe that's what you're saying. There's a complete and separate enclosure there. My website, ohiogunlawyer.com, has the specific statutory definitions there. You can look them up at ohiogunlawyer.com. We have a section on car carry. So I believe you'd be fine. And if the ammunition wasn't even in a magazine or speed loader, I think you would doubly be fine, because it would be considered unloaded, because you have to carry the guns unloaded. And then whether or not law enforcement can access those, that really just depends on why they've stopped you. If they have a warrant, they have reasonable suspicion. You know, there's a lot of different things that come into play, so it's really hard for me to answer that question. I mean, without constitutional authority, they can't. So it would come down to whether or not their constitutional authority to inspect that item was there or not, and that just depends on why they stopped you. So hopefully that answers your question, Dylan. You can look us up again at ohiogunlawyer.com. Got a whole page on car carry there. Be safe out there, and remember to carry on.